Greetings to everyone, welcome back to Lightoons Animation channel. Thank you for your support, God bless you all. In this video I will be discussing about important of self-love. Self-love is critical to our overall well-being. Loving yourself doesn't mean that you don't hold yourself to a high standard. Without feeling positively towards ourselves, we may find it hard to be motivated. We need self-love in order to take action, take chances, and take on new opportunities. Self-love is important because it motivates much of our positive behavior while reducing harmful behavior. It both empowers us to take risks and to say no to things that don't work for us. Self-love helps us take care of ourselves, lower stress, and strive for success. But it also protects us from negative thoughts, self-sabotage, and pushing ourselves too far. Watch this video to know more about the self-love.
Self-love means that you have an appreciation, affinity, and positive regard for yourself. It's closely related to self-esteem and self-compassion. When you have a strong sense of self-love, you understand your own value and treat yourself in a loving way. Loving yourself means having a good understanding of both your strengths and weaknesses. Narcissism is generally associated with poor mental health. But high self-love has a positive effect on your well-being, mental fitness, and your relationships. The good news is that self-love is actually a skill you can develop, much like self-confidence or self-trust. And it's an important one.
Hi Sandra, you're still at home, don't you have lecture today?
I don't feel like going out, I'm not in a good mood.
Why?
My course mate said something to me yesterday that really hurt me. I have self-doubt and often question myself like I'm not enough. During our morning devotion we read Mark 12 verses 30 to 31, which says that we should love the Lord our God and our neighbors as ourselves. I think about the scripture, I realize that I don't even love myself as I love others. So I'm not happy at all. How can I love others more than myself?
Oh dear, don't be sad, I want you to know that you have to obey God's commandment to love your neighbor as yourself. It is your duty to love yourself first.
But what is the importance of self-love?
Reasons why loving yourself is important. The way you love yourself is the way other people learn to love you. How you love yourself is how you teach others to love you. Whoa, if that doesn't make you stop and think. Like attracts like, so if you are seeking validation and love from someone else, you are likely attracting another person looking for the same love and validation that you need. Everything starts with you, and the more you can love yourself, the more you will experience more. So take a minute to look in the mirror, wrap your arms around yourself, smile and say the 3 little words we all long to hear. I love you. Now this may seem silly or feel uncomfortable, but by showing yourself this love you will be able to let others love you more deeply. When you start to love yourself, you are less likely to place critical judgments on yourself. You are more likely to stop comparing yourself to others as you recognize that you are unique and there is no one else in this world that can do, say, or have the impact that you are here to bring. By filling yourself with self-love, positive thoughts and words of affirmation, you are creating the building blocks to personal confidence. Self-care is never a selfish act, it is simply good stewardship of the only gift I have, the gift I was put on earth to offer to others. One of the greatest regrets in life is being what others would want you to be, rather than being yourself. Don't worry if people think you're crazy. You are crazy. You have that kind of intoxicating insanity that lets other people dream outside of the lines and become who they're destined to be. It's all about falling in love with yourself and sharing that love with someone who appreciates you, rather than looking for love to compensate for a self-love deficit. To live a full life, you need to take care of your mental, physical and spiritual well-being. Self-love creates the stepping stones towards self-compassion and acceptance. When you start to talk kindly to the reflection in the mirror you become, as you start to become less critical of yourself, you start to understand that your needs matter and that taking care of your well-being is a priority. You start to soften your approach to life in a very positive way, less critical of yourself and others. People are unpredictable, and just like you, they are also struggling with loving themselves. To expect someone else to fill your need for love sets you up for disappointment and puts a lot of pressure on other people to give you what you can give yourself. No one else can love you like you can love yourself. Only you know all your likes and dislikes. You know when you need extra attention or no attention at all. You are the master gardener of your life and happiness. You have the knowledge to know what you need to bloom bright and shine your light. When you fill your heart with self-love, you plant the seeds for your personal happiness to blossom. Look within yourself for unconditional love, understanding and acceptance. Gifting yourself with this kindness every day is true self-love that will create lasting happiness and satisfaction within you.
Mum, I learnt about self-love today. My friend taught me many things about self-love.
Then how do you feel now?
I'm fine now, but I want to know more about it.
Love yourself first, and everything else falls into line. To love oneself is the beginning of a lifelong romance. You are enough just as you are. To fall in love with yourself is the first secret to happiness. Accept yourself, love yourself, and keep moving forward. Self-love is the source of all our other loves. Love. Sometimes our best form of self-love is where we do things when no one is watching, no one is noticing, and it's the holy act that we get to whisper to ourselves each time we come to stand in front of the mirror and relearn how to adore ourselves in a way only true lovers do. In whispers, in consecrated corners, under sheets, behind closed doors, and all the private places where we get to be the most seen. Then when you come out, you're absolutely glowing, and it's this sacred secret between you and yourself that your darling is your own damn beautiful lover yourself, fiercely and unconditionally. You must realize you're homesick for all the lives you're not living. Then, you must commit to the road and the rising loneliness. To the sincere thrill of coming apart. Divorce yourself from routine and control. Love yourself enough to create an environment in your life that is conducive to the nourishment of your personal growth. Allow yourself to let go of the people, thoughts, and situations that poison your well-being. Cultivate a vibrant surrounding and commit yourself to making choices that will help you release the greatest expression of your unique beauty and purpose. You are the only person who can love yourself wholly and completely. Don't rely on others to fill that space. Self-love is the decision to be in a lifelong romance with yourself. Stop making yourself smaller to fit into some narrative to be more pleasing to the world. Stop asking how the world wants us to be and start asking how we want the world to be. Stop wanting things and put all your energy into becoming the kind of person that would already have them. The journey of self-love begins when you let go of who you think you have to be. Happiness is when what you think, what you say. Happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions. Happiness is not a goal, it is a byproduct. You can't buy happiness, but you can create it within yourself. Unknown. The key to being happy is knowing you have the power to choose what to accept and what to let go. The only person who can pull me down is myself, and I'm not going to let myself pull me down anymore. Stay close to anything that makes you glad you are alive. Doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will. Never give up on a dream just because of the time it will take to accomplish it. The time will pass anyway. Loving kindness is a wellspring of peace and happiness that you can offer to others. But in order to do that, you must first have love and kindness for yourself.
Accepting and loving yourself is linked to higher satisfaction with life, and therefore, more happiness. When you're constantly analyzing your flaws and criticizing your choices, it's hard to feel happy about anything. Self-love encourages you to think of yourself like a dear friend. You can acknowledge that you're not perfect, but still worthy of acceptance and support.
Go to places that is in your comfort zone. Choose places where your interests lie and explore places that make you think about the bigger picture. Self-love is not just a feeling but a practice that involves nurturing oneself physically, emotionally, and mentally. It's a journey of self-acceptance, self-compassion, and self-respect, ultimately leading to a more joyful and fulfilling life. Thank you for watching. Like this video, share it to someone, subscribe to the channel. God bless you.